going to do something a little bit different today. We're doing a channel update and viewer fact, our frequently asked question, if you will. Just want to go ahead before we get started. Thank everyone. We just hit the 3,000 subscriber mark of the YouTube channel, which is pretty crazy that many people even want to hear what I think about guns. But in celebration of that, we're going to go ahead and open the can of beer and celebrate 3,000 subscribers. As you see there, that little device right there was sent to me by one of our viewers. This here is the 50 cal Alpha opener. I'll put a link at the bottom for those of you guys looking for it. Cool little thing. Anyway, we'll get on to the review. The channel beginnings, where I started, how this started out. For those of you that didn't follow my old channel, I used to have a different channel called The Gun Review Guy, and that was the one I initially started. And the reason I made my first YouTube video was I had a Gen 4 Glock 19, one of the first ones that came out. It was terrible. It was like brass to the face, 14 out of every 15 rounds. It was atrocious. And I sent it back to Glock 3 times, and every time they'd send it back saying, you know, meet specs, or they'd put a new spring in or whatever. And it would just keep happening. And, you know, obviously you guys know I own a lot of Glocks, and that was the only one that was doing it. So obviously it wasn't me, it was the gun. So I eventually made a video documenting the poor ejection pattern with both myself and my wife shooting it, sent it into Glock, sent it into their management, and also sent them the link that I posted about it over on Glock Talk. And surprise, surprise, I got a new gun. So that's how this all started. It wasn't with the intent of doing gun reviews, but a lot of people ask questions about that gun, and that's kind of how it started. So that's how the channel started. A few other questions. I guess we'll just try to knock them out. I have notes here, just below the camera, that I'll be reading, which I normally don't do. Normally I just ramble, as you guys know. Why do I do advertising? So for those of you guys that used to follow my old channel, as well as this channel, when I first switched over, there was no ads on the channel. Well, my views were real low, and guys would always shoot me messages like, how do you, not have any views? I gotta have videos with like 100 views that were up for a couple months. And turned out it was because I didn't have advertising. I didn't really know anything about YouTube at the time, but YouTube promotes your videos if you accept advertising. So I asked my subscribers, the ones that I had at the time, and if they minded. Most said no, so I went ahead with it. And the goal there was just to get more information out to more people, not really to make money, because I assure you the ad revenue that I get is not much. It's like literally on average roughly $100 to $120 a month before taxes. So I mean, it literally doesn't cover the gas to drive to the range where I shoot. So it's not for money, guys, I assure you. It's to get more information out and get your videos recommended, things like that, for YouTube. On that, a lot of you guys follow me over on Facebook, and a lot of questions I get a lot, because I mentioned over there that I had a hard drive that crashed. The hard drive is being repaired right now, but if I told you guys I'm doing a review for any of the following: the Aimpoint Pro, Aimpoint T1, the Lucid Red Dot, Glock 17 RTF2, I'm doing some refinishing videos on a Wasser rifle, and I believe a shotgun, and the SLR 106 stuff. Any of those videos, if I told you guys I'm doing it, they'll be up in a minute. Well, all those videos, unfortunately, are on that hard drive that's broken. Again, it's being repaired, so stand by on that. Hopefully it'll come up here, get back online, and I'll be able to crank out those reviews for all you guys that are waiting on those. Gel tests. The gel tests, as you guys know, are still kind of relatively new to the channel. So the reason I got them is because I used to always think, most guys like me anyway like to shoot cheap ammo, and I was like, well, I wonder how they would do in a gel test, and nobody ever tested them. So I'm gonna keep doing those gel tests. That was kind of the primary reason behind it, was to test cheap ammo, because people want to know how those things perform versus the other. Oh, my dog's running around in the background, sorry. Anyway, people want to know how those rounds do in gel tests, so that was the primary reason of getting them. That said, I also, as you guys know, test the high-end, if you will, defensive ammo, because a lot of guys want to know how that works too. So I'm trying to find a balance with those tests, and doing both the premium and the craft stuff. Because a lot of guys, they don't want to pay $1 a round for ammo, and I understand that. I don't want to pay $1 a round for ammo either. So that's the majority of the questions I get on gel tests are about that. And then another one I get a lot is, do you own all these guns? And I'm not going to answer that one. The other one is going to be, like, if I get a product review for, like, I don't know, for like this 50 cal ammo opener, the alpha opener, if you will. Did you buy that, or did someone send it to you? And I always try to mention that, and I always mention it on my Facebook page if I get anything for free, or as like a T&E product that I have to send back, and that does happen. I don't always mention it in the video because sometimes I buy them after I get them, if that makes sense. So I don't know at the time, but like certain things, like for instance, I'll mention how it works for behind the scenes, if you guys care. Is I did the review of the 26mm Manticore brake, night brake, on my Yugo M92, and the guy who owns that Manticore contacted me because I'm sure someone sent him the video or whatever, and he said, you know, would you be interested in doing a review of the night brake for the AR platform versus the battle comp that you have, which I've shown. I believe it's actually been in one video that I've done, but anyway, he's seen it, so he knows I have it. And I said, yeah, you know, I'll absolutely do that. And he said, all right, I'll send one to you. So, you know, that's kind of how it works. That's the behind the scenes. I'm not at like the Hickok 45 or the Military Arms channel level where they actually send me guns. That doesn't happen, but maybe one day we'll get there. So the thing I always tell them though is if you're going to send it to me and I think it sucks, I'm going to say it sucks. Because I don't care. Like I said, it's not about making money in this channel. I told you guys how much I make. It's not much. It's not worth it to me to say a product's good when it's not. Because like I said, I'm just trying to get information out to people with this channel about the guns and gear that we all love, you know, and the pros and cons of it. So that's how that stuff works. And behind the scenes, do I own stuff? Another question I get a lot is, you know, what can I do to help you out? And I mean, that's awesome that you guys do that. I really appreciate it. There's really not much that I know of anyway that you guys can do to help me out besides liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Like if you like the video, you know, share it on your Facebook page or Twitter or something like that. Maybe that'll bring some new people into the channel. But other than that, guys, like people are always offering to send me stuff, like send me this ammo to test, or I don't know, all kinds of stuff, like guns. People offer to send me guns, and like at this point, guys, I can't take those. Maybe down the road, but I appreciate the offers, I really do. So you know, that's how you can help if you need to. On that note, in terms of viewer requests and viewer comments, I always try to get back to you guys. I do my best. It gets harder, obviously, the more subscribers I get. But, you know, it's fine. No worries there. I still try to get back to you. If you post a comment in the comment section and I don't get back to you or respond to you in like 3 to 4 days, repost it again, because sometimes I don't get prompted when those comments come in. So just make sure, if I don't, I will generally get back to you within a few days. A lot of times within like an hour or two in reality, because I get prompts sometimes on my cell phone. But anyway, so keep the comments coming. No comments are stupid unless they're like anti-gun comments, and then I'll delete you. But if you have legitimate questions, you know, even if you think it's the most basic question, nobody was born knowing this stuff, guys. And there's new people, like I say all the time. New people are picking up rifles every day, and that's a good thing. It expands our community. And for those people that are new to it, you know, I can't be there to train you in person, so ask the questions, I'll do my best. And I don't really train as many people as I used to anymore because of work, but I used to do it a lot, and I had better personal interaction. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll stop it there. So questions, keep them coming. If I don't get them, if I don't get to you quickly, ask again, and I most likely will. About 99% chance of that. Just at the end here, a special thanks to a couple guys in the YouTube community that have really helped me out, helped spread the word, and it taught me some things about YouTube as well that I didn't know. The one who taught me the most is a guy named Twang and Bang. If you guys don't know, I'll put links to all these channels at the bottom. The dude's production value is like legit TV quality. It's way better than anything I have with my free video editing software. He makes excellent videos. He's a knowledgeable guy. Check his channel out. So thank you to him. He's taught me a lot about how YouTube works, the behind the scenes stuff that most of you guys don't really know about. I didn't know about either. And also to Captain Burrs and the Haas USMC. Those guys, when I switched channels because of the stupid email issue I had with Gmail, it's a long story, I'm not even going to get into it, but anyway, I had to switch channels. Those two guys spread the word out that I had switched channels, and that, you know, brought a lot of my old subscribers over that I wasn't able to do, so thank you to those two guys. And really, that's all I got, guys. This will be the first channel update, if you will. Hopefully there'll be a few more coming. Sorry there's not a lot of shooting in it, but I just wanted to cover some grounds, the things that people always ask about. But as always, guys, like I said at the end of every video, thanks for watching. I do truly appreciate it. thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you guys next video, hopefully with some more guns in it. Glock, come here. Come here, Glock. Come on. Hey everybody at home, this is my dog Glock. He's the one you always hear running around in the back of the videos, making noise, chasing birds, chasing squirrels. That's the culprit right there.